What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Prison Architect. And as you can see, I've been doing some little bit of work. We've been getting some cash. We're at almost $1 million. But a lot of that money is going to go very shortly, and you'll see why. Because down here, I have been doing some planning on something that I would like to call the start of our security and solitary sort of design for the whole prison, I guess, high street. So this will be mirrored obviously against the other side eventually, but we've got a similar sort of system as the last one does. It's got a 5-block gap, but this one isn't as wide as the last prison because it doesn't need to be. So in here we're going to have obviously our entrance. We're going to have a reception here. In here we're probably going to have an armory. In here we're going to have a security. Probably have like kennel or like maybe like 2 officers or like a staff room maybe is one of them. Up here will probably be the generators for the prison and the water system. And then these sections here are going to be a big thing that doesn't get used that often, but will be used. It's going to be holding cells, because at the moment we've got holding cell over here, and we've actually got people in there, and they are permanently staying in there. So off camera, I had one of the, I think it's the CO or whatever, that calls and says overpopulation, we have to give you prisoners, and he gave me high risk and normal prisoners, which is really annoying. So they have nowhere to go, so they literally just stay in that holding cell. That's all they do, that's where they live. So the plan is that I'll have it laid out. So this is all solitary and solitary confinement in these 4 sections. In the center here we'll have a yard and like a kitchen and a small canteen, because eventually we'll connect what do you call it? We want the yard, small canteen for the people that are in holding cell, pretty much. So I want these guys to actually have something to do in the holding cell, and we'll have this will be like, I guess, like shower, this will be like toilets, and this will just be dorm living, I guess. And these will just be mixed communities, but for now, but eventually this will be like low security here and here, then you have medium here and here, and then vice versa in the area, or whatever, or this is just low, this is medium. I don't know how I want to do it, but the way I'll do the security is that these sections here will be the ones that control all the servers and the doors and watch the cameras. So I'll have it, so this one is for this prison, I'll have the other one, that one's for this one down here can be for the one over there, and so forth and so on. So that is the current plan for the prison. Oh, there we go. We're actually over $1 million. We did get to see that because I talked enough. But yeah, see, I got some issues here with these guys. Look at this shithead. Look at this shithead. Look at him. Pretty much just made a jailbreak, and then everyone has to walk past, come see their lovely family. It's like, oh, there's a guy just bleeding out in the front door, and I thought that was going to freeze then for a second. So yeah, we've got a few issues going on in the prison with that. It will be sorted, and then I probably will put these guys in just permanent solitary until it's sorted, because some of these guys have got some long sentences. This guy's here for 18 years. He's got 18 years. He's sentenced 18. He's done 7. But then this guy here, he's got 10 years to go. You know, this guy, okay, he's not too bad. He's got 3. He's 8, you know. But see, all these guys, they're literally fighting and trying to make a breakthrough, a tunnel. Bloody hell. Alright, let's go. Materials, let's remove that. So we can now focus on getting some of this done, and this is where it's gonna cost us a pretty penny. So I would say so much fighting and shit going on all the time now. I'm just gonna try and build this first part straight off. So actually no, before I do anything, perimeter wall this shit. So this is the fence. So this outside one is the fence, the inside one is the perimeter wall. One escape. Where? Where do you... Oh, was that... Did one of them fight their way through? Yeah, I think someone got on the road and ran. Yeah, they did. He did. So someone escaped. Bugger. Alright, I really need to... I'm having some trouble holding these guys in. I need to really get maybe a some snipers going, I think, as well. So but yeah, this outside perimeter is just the fence, so we're gonna build this straight away, and we're just gonna work our way in. So over the next few episodes, we're gonna focus on getting all this done, and then eventually we'll go to the other side, and then obviously then we can start looking at getting into the medium security as well, which I'm actually quite excited to do. So this one here is gonna be that as well, but only goes to this point because that's actually building. So then same here, here, and here. Then yep, that's building, and then afterwards it becomes a perimeter wall from this point. So then this is the expensive part. So that's perimeter wall. Then we'll go here and do another perimeter wall, which might change, but for now it is okay. And then we do another perimeter wall to that point there. And there we go. So then that's that. Then the rest of it's all building and foundation. So these guys can kind of do that. We can kind of deal with the prison and let it not catch on fire. See, a lot of these guys are just... See, what's he all in for? Does it tell me how long he's... Yeah, he's locked down. 24 hours. What do you try and do? Suppressed. Wait, does it say? Lockdown. Escape attempt, destruction, attack staff. There we go. Well, holy shit, you were sentenced to 69 years. Holy crap. Wow. So, have you even served... You haven't even served 23 years. You pleaded not guilty to every one of them. I'm sure you must be guilty for one of those. Grievous bodily harm on four different accounts. He's got an assault. He's got aggravated assault on an officer. Jesus Christ, mate. What's his name? Barnard. Dan Barnard. God, mate. You are just going for A+ criminal rating, aren't you? Wow. I still can't get... Oh, yeah, I was supposed to do that as well. They want increase in free time. I shouldn't forget that. To at least 6 hours a day. Needs or regime. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty much they completely lose work. So then they're going to have to work there. They lose a meal time and they're going to have to go work in free time here. And maybe they can eat there. Yeah. Alright, do that. Oh yeah, is that? Wait, where was that? Yeah, these guys are just sleep and lock up. That's all they get. That's all they get. They don't get anything else. They don't get any special treaties whatsoever. They are just completely in lockdown. How's this going down here? So these guys are building up perimeter walls and getting all this stuff done. It's going to take them a while to do it, and we're not going to get obviously too much done this episode, but at least you guys can kind of start seeing the plans of what's actually going on. So I know with last episode we really didn't do much at all. I kind of just did that. We did kind of like the workshop and that was like really it, sort of thing. Where now I've actually sat down and done some planning, and we can kind of get it going. And really, I've let the game run a few times just to really get the income flowing pretty much. I wouldn't mind checking what grants I have left. So we have that one that's in progress. This one, increased size of security force, body armor. Yep, that's pretty much what we're working towards now, which is great. When you're prisoners, yeah, produce 30 license plate. Yeah, inmate nutrition. I've always tried that, never works. And subblock E, which is raise your capacity to 500. We're very close. I can pretty much mark these as cells. They're solitary, but they're the same size. I've decided to make them the same size as a prison cell, because really, if I'm going to lock these guys in there permanently, or like for some people, they actually need a bed and toilet and shit like that. They're not going to have showers. Some of these guys, like if they're in solitary, yep, you don't get personal hygiene. You don't get really much at all. So how's this going? Are they done the walls? They're almost done it. They're kind of just working their way around this side now. And then after that, I will go here and go grass. And we're going to just grass the shivers out of all this area. And this is where it's going to cost us a little bit for landscaping, but you know what? It is completely and utterly worth it. There we go. You know, I'll wait for that side until they've finished that, because that place is like a concrete, so I don't want them to start building it and then they start getting rid of it. So we can start doing that. And it'll be so good to start getting the cameras in, because then we can kind of reduce the amount of police officers that are around pretty much. And you know, some of these guys, how they're just kind of just patrolling here. Like, I don't need that many doing that. There really should be a... Oh, this motherfucker. Wait, so he escaped and he's released. But is he... Oh, I wonder if I... Okay, let's go staff. Alright, let's just see what happens if I go... Oh no, we've got a few of these guys. 3, 4, 5. Let's see what happens. So this guy got... Okay, so does he still get to... Oh, okay. That's extraordinary. I wish they kind of re-sentence him so he gets... He obviously got released, but it's like, well... he could have... They could have actually made it so he gets re-sentenced. So let's do shakedown, people, because we've got people escaping and doing shit, and we need to obviously get a lot of this stuff out. I still don't know how they get so much contraband in. A lot of it comes through visitation, a lot comes from throwing over the walls, even when I have this section which no one can actually enter, because, you know, you actually go deployment, like this is staff only, yet when you see it, what have they found? None. Just found nothing. Okay, is this guy bleeding out? This guy's dead. Okay, he's dead. Alright. Yeah, because when you go, I think it's intelligence, and you track some of these things, for example, let's have a look at like... Where did this... Yeah, thrown. So see this one here, it was thrown from this point over here. But it's like, well, who threw it? How can they get there? You know, sort of thing. So, well, like I did a fair effort with all that stuff. So now let's go here and let's just highlight and go remove tunnels. Wow, so that this guy was going this way, this guy was going that way. Eventually I'll have sniper towers in these areas, so even if they do escape, there's no chance in hell that they're going. And I'll have the fence along the back, so it forces them back to the road. That's a way that you can kind of control all escaping prisoners, is pretty much the road. Oh, they stopped doing this wall. They actually focused on the grass first. Heh, weird. But yeah, oh, they actually come and there's guys that actually come and done this as well. That's good. That's good. Really, you need to remember to kind of do a shakedown every time, or like, you know, do roll calls, stand outside the cells, only available during sleep. So you can do roll call, and then you should really do that at least once a week. I wonder if I can install a mod that kind of keeps track of like the day. So it's like Monday, Tuesday. I wonder if there's a mod that keeps track of that stuff. We don't have any mods installed. I know last season we did have a few mods going, but it would be interesting to see what's out there and what we actually could do with it all, because that would be a lot better. But at least with this now, we can see kind of how the prison is planning out. How many of these guys do we? I don't think we have many of these guys. Yeah, we've only got one normal risk guy. I think at the start of this we might have had maybe, I think it was 6 and 4, so we've lost a few of these guys anyway. So I don't know if they're dying because of these guys, or They're escaping and just things. I can't believe this guy has been served 69 years. You're 16 years. You're 13 years. You're 5. You're 16. You're 67. Attempted murder, assault. Jesus Christ. Plea was guilty for every single one. At least with this guy, like, he pleaded. Did he plead? He pleaded not guilty for everything. Damn, there is some messed up prisoners in that cell right now that I do not want to have anything to do with. God. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how we're going to go with the prison. So in between this episode and next episode, I will obviously get this done. I probably we'll actually start getting this done maybe off camera, or we might start a next episode. I don't mind kind of letting stuff happen down there. At least we got it planning. We kind of just focus on the prison and watch the prison a bit, because really that's the whole point of the game, is to watch the prison and see how it develops and goes. This is a really big bottleneck, isn't it? All these guys with the trolleys going that way. I really should put like another entrance on this side. Yeah. That might be why it takes so long to do some of the laundry sometimes. I should really look at doing the heating system as well, shouldn't I? That should be another thing that we could actually look into in the future. But I'm not really in a rush whatsoever to get that done, because, you know, they are prisoners. They don't really need the best of scenarios. I did increase that, so that's fine. Still can't get guy to pass general education. How come? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at our programs. How many people have tried? 10 have finished, 0 have passed. And we've got 1. I think we've only got 1 interested, so it might be this one guy that's tried 10 times. Oh no, we've got 2 interested. There we go. So it does alternate, but we got this, so only 22 have passed. Only 22 have passed. Jesus Christ, how hard is it to do a foundation education program? Behavioral therapy. We've had none pass behavioral therapy. Wow. Okay, there's shit. Pharmaceutical, that's pretty good. We've had 56. Because we have a lot of drug issues in this one. So we've had 68 finish, 58 pass, 56 pass. Alcoholic again, 53%. So that's not really that good. Guard taser. There we go. Parole hearings. 32 pass. Spiritual guidance has a high. Wow, so many people have done that. 1,300. Wow, spiritual guidance gets a lot. Workshop, we got people interested in. Safety first. The by foreman and workshop, session length 2 hours, extra prisoner requires. Okay, well, we probably could start that. But now the moment I do that, it how are they all booked out the moment I add that in? Reschedule all programs. How did that change? They weren't flashing a second ago, and now all of a sudden they are. How? Okay, well, let's just go stop general, stop foundation, and then let's just bring it back up. So if I go start foundation, is it still flashing? Where is it? Reschedule. Is it flashing now? No, yep, it still is. Edit schedule. Where is it? Foundation. I don't even see it anywhere. It's not even turning up on the bloody thing. Well, shit. That's fine. Oh, you know why? Because I changed the... That's why. So I can go start... I know why, because they don't have... Oh, is it because the free... I don't know. Oh, it might be because of the way of how I've scheduled the free time. I'll add them back, and I'll have to have a look at it later. What's changed with those? But I'll go reschedule program one more time. So yeah, but these guys should have done all that. So we still need to do the rest of the grass around the pathway of the building. I kind of do all that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna call this episode here, guys. So as usual, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an awesome time, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So catch you later, guys.